Hello everyone and welcome to the Grunfeld defense, and after d4, knight f6, c4, g6, just going flank checker on g7, knight c3 is preparing to pushing pawn forward. And if you are old Indian defense player, you really don't care about peering with pawn on e4 because you play just d6, flank checker the bishop, castles, and there's a different story. But if you are Grunfeld defense player, you should be always care about appearing with pawn on e4. You see, guys, if in this position it's impossible just playing here because we just capture here, but if you see this knight goes on c3, it's a preparation to play e4, and black should react to this move by playing d5. d5 just not allowing this pawn appears on this square, but after capture here, capture anyway, e4 was played, attacking this knight, but we have the option capture here, capture, and bringing bishop to g7. Black is about to play undermine the c5. For example, bishop to c4 was played, the classical variation, and after undermine b square, it's impossible illegal takes here because c3 is hanging. It's gonna be double attack. So let's go back. After c5, white should react. White should just reinforce this square, playing bishop e3, maybe knight f3 or knight e2, just reinforce this square on d4. Knight to e2 was played, castles, and black should just bring in more pressure, putting more pressure on this square on d4. Knight to c6 was played, attacking this pawn. And what happens if white plays d5? It's a not good move because knight jumps here, retreats, rolling pawn, retreats again, and after this pawn is hanging again, as you can see, and for example undermine this structure, capture, and black has a good position. All these pieces looks in harmony here. Let's go back several moves in this position. After we should just put in more pressure on d4 square, black played knight c6, and instead of this promotion, bishop to e3 was played, or just reinforced d4 square, and bringing bishop to g4, just threatening capture with defend, just threatening to remove this defender of this square and threatening capture here several times. You see many attackers when many pieces aiming to d4 square here. And of course f3 was played, in between move, capture here, threatening take on e3, capture. And black has several options here, and I like more just playing knight to a5, in between move again. Bishop is hanging in this position. White has two options, and the first one just retreat to d3. This bishop is gonna be hanging again, and the second one is just capture here, capture, and this bishop is hanging. For example, we're going to go through the first line. What happens if this bishop just retreat to d3? This guy is hanging, and for example, after bishop retreats to e6, by the way, wanna improve this bishop, this knight, playing just bishop to c4, takes, and after knight capture here, this guy is gonna be hanging. And in this position, white should react to this move, and the good idea just rook sacrifice, promotion with pawn forward, threatening takes here, but it's about rook sacrifice. And for example, capture here, capture, this bishop is hanging, and by the way, this square is hanging here. For example, after bishop retreats to d7 square, a bishop to h6, threatening a checkmate, protect with square, capture, capture, and after bringing rook to d4, this doesn't look good for black because of messing up with the pawn structure and with king, of course. Black is slightly better in this position. So guys, let's go for initial position. d4, knight f6, c4, fianchetted bishop, knight c3, preparing to push this pawn forward. We should just prevent it, playing d5. After capture, capture, e4 was played, attacking the knight, capture on c3, capture, bringing bishop to g7, and preparing, playing c5, undermine this position because this pawn is gonna be hanging on c3, it's gonna be a double attack. Okay, bringing bishop to c4, the classic variation, undermine the position, and white should just reinforce this square, knight e2, castles, castles, putting more pressure here. As I said before, it's not a good idea because of jumping here, attacking this bishop and pushing forward, pawn forward on c4. Instead of this promotion, bishop to c3 was played, bringing more piece, just putting pressure on this square, threatening just remove this defender after take. This knight is not longer protect this square. f3 was played, in between move, capture, threatening take on f3, capture here, and in between move again, bringing knight on a5 was played. In this position, sacrifice, temporary sacrifice on f7 was played, capture here, capture, this guy is hanging, capture here, and after exchange on f1 square, capture, capture, white is up the one pawn, but black has a active position. For example, attacking this bishop was played, bishop retreats here, and attacking with queen and with pawn, by the way. Okay, let's just see what happened. Attacking with knight, goes back and threatening to take with knight, check, check, goes on h8, just improving the pieces here, and after capture, capture, bringing a queen to active position, maybe remaneuvering with this move, who knows. Bringing queen to c7, threatening takes here was played, and after check, in between check, goes on g1, queen to d2 was played, and in this position white made a crucial mistake, capture on e2, looks like way just protected way knight, and in this position guys, just pause the video and find the right combination, just try to crack this position, black to move and win. So I hope you all just found this beautiful combination, just queen sacrifice, just capture with rook, capture, in between move again, check from d4, and checkmate. Guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good day. Bye bye.